thought the idea was to keep you out of hospitals, Peg. Now I can't seem to drag you away from them.
I'm not going to budge until you give me the straight goods on Brooke.
You know, from the amount of cafeteria food I saw you packing away, I take it the checkup went well.
I'm right as rain. Now, what's the story on Brooke?
What'd you have, 3 bowls of mashed potatoes?
2. I'd still be a mashed potato myself if you're from that nursing home. You're a darling, Eddie, and that's a fact. But if you don't tell me what's happened with Brooke, I'm going to have to murder you in your sleep.
Can't do that now. Listen, can you handle a cab back to Wildwing?
Thanks to you, I could walk back to Wildwood.
Do me a favor, take a cab, okay? I gotta help Dixie deal with some bad news. I'm gonna stick around.
Leave the reception? Are you serious? We can't leave here now.
Leave? Nobody's leaving. The party's just started. The only person that's leaving is Palmer, and he's already gone. Right, Mrs. Martin? Why, what's happened? Dad, what is it?
Joe, help! Get in here fast! Miss Palmer, he's a heart.
My bag is in the car.
I'll get it.
It's all my fault. I pushed him too far. I will never forgive myself.
Where is he?
He's in there. He didn't even have his pills.
Listen, no, Joe will get what he needs.
Palmer's heart?
We don't know yet.
Well, he's going to be all right, Opal.
It's all my fault. I did this to him.
No, Opal. A heart attack is no one's fault.
What if the love of my life? Oh, what if I lose him?
No, it's not going to happen, Mom. It just won't.
Oh, the last thing I said to him was, I never want to lay eyes on you again as long as I live.
Good thing I'm not superstitious. Yes. What? Oh, wedding?
Listen, if I can have your attention, if we just all calm down, Palmer has had these spells before and things have been just fine, so...
Yes, indeed, yeah.
He'll be all right. Well, you know, I think that we should go ahead and stick with the plan.
Oh, yes, let's get the show on the road, honey.
You got it, Red.
All right, so everybody, there's plenty of food and drink. The party's not over. Please, carry on, okay?
Palmer, can you hear me?
Will you hold him still, please?
Palmer?
Look, just step back a little and give him some air, would you? Thanks very much.
To us, love bug, please.
Get his pressure.
All right, don't leave me, love bug, okay? Don't leave me. I can't take it in the world without you. I need you. I love you, Palmer. I'll forgive you for everything I do. We can work it out. Oh. I'm begging you, though, please. Please, honey bunch, please wake up. Palmer. He opened his eyes, Joe. My darling.
Opal.
It's all right, love, don't you worry. Everything's going to be okay, right? Won't it, Joe?
Yes. I think so. In my opinion, Palmer's going to be fine.
Oh, did you hear that, my darling? Everything's going to be fine.
Anyone call 911?
An ambulance?
We must provide proper transport for our patient to the hospital so he can get extensive tests and observation.
Then he'll be all right, won't he?
Depends on your definition of all right. I'm going to admit Palmer to the hospital, Opal, for one reason, and one reason only, to preclude any possible malpractice suit. I would really like to check him into psychiatric under observation. Any man who would pull and fake a coronary is capable of anything.
Fake? Fake a coronary?
His pulse is steady. His blood pressure is 130/75.
There's no physical evidence whatsoever for cardiac distress.
Boy, if you want to live, Buster, your ticker better be in shreds.
Joe, there's no need for an ambulance or for a stay in the hospital.
This can't happen.
Joe, I feel just fine,
You feel just fine. Did you all hear that? He feels just fine. I take it now that you are refusing all medical assistance of your own free will?
It doesn't matter, Joe. I feel fine. I won't sue you.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Did you hear that? You pull a dumb adolescent stunt like this.
Come on, Joe, darling.
And it doesn't matter. Nothing matters to you, Palmer. Nothing whatsoever. It so happens I was on my way over to the hospital to see about poor Dixie.
Dixie? What's wrong with Dixie?
I don't know. Gloria said I had to get there right away.
Let's go.
All right, let's go. Well, I'll tell you now, I have seen everything.
Dad? Call me. I just want to know that she's all right, that's all.
Right. We'll be in touch. We'll be in touch.
Oh, sweetheart.
Palmer, Cortlandt.
Opal, just try to stay calm now.
What are you waiting for? Throw his deceitful butt out of here.
Now, just hold it right there. He isn't going anywhere. Not just yet. Just vamos, would you guys? Please. Now, you and me are gonna have ourselves a little private chat.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention, please? I have to make an announcement. I'm happy to say that Palmer Cortlandt is just fine.
Oh, good.
And he is on his way home. So, be my guests. Have some more champagne and rejoice.
Thank you. Thanks.
So, how are we doing?
Palmer really is fine? He went home?
The fit was a fake.
How is Opal?
Probably hiding her head somewhere in shame. I really don't care. I don't want to talk to either one of them. Right now, I want to dance with my wife.
Oh, your wife.
Mrs. Thaddeus James Martin.
My husband.
Mr. Brooke English. Play something romantic. Good.
Are you all right?
You know that little weasel was faking it? I mean, he was lying in there. He was pretending to be unconscious while Opal just poured her heart out to him, just forgave him for every dirty trick he ever pulled. Well, now she's in there and she's giving it to him with both barrels, I hope. Oh, hi, sweetheart.
Oh, look what you found.
You heard Tad, didn't you? Everything's fine. Look what you found. Chocolate-covered strawberries. Yum, 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 yum.
Good. Am I going to be okay?
Look, they're dancing.
Isn't that sweet?
It sure is.
The dress is pretty.
No, she's a very beautiful bride.
My mom will be even more beautiful, won't you, Mommy?
You can bet the farm on that, sweetheart.
Yes, you can. These are good, though.
Dimitri?
Yeah?
Erica?
Well, hi. Timmy, how are you? Long time no see.
Okay, thanks. Hi, Miss Kane. Hi, Bianca.
Timmy, my goodness, every time I see you, you look so tall. Honey, why'd you say hi to Timmy?
Hi.
Go on.
My mom said I should ask you if you want help bringing all the presents. Okay. Great.
All right, great. I'll supervise the children. Goodbye, Dimitri.
All right, have fun.
Bianca, be careful, honey.
I will.
This way, sweetheart. We're gonna go another way. Dimitri, she's going to understand, isn't she? She's going to understand when I tell her about Kendall.
Of course, in time she'll understand and she'll accept. Now, you and I are going to walk through this together, all right? Beautiful.
Hey!
Could I have everybody's attention, please?
Good boy. Come on, folks.
Grab your champagne. The best man is about to make a toast. To the triumph of joy over experience, to love and laughter and happily ever after. Oh. To Brooke and Tad.
To Brooke and Tad. Yeah. Right. Better get those glasses tuned. Yes,
Your parents are gone.
Yeah, the hospital beeped them.
Oh, the hospital, right. I never did find out what happened.
Boy, I thought I was mad at you before. I mean, I thought all that scheming and lying and double-crossing was just about as low as any person could go.
You gotta realize that was the act of a very desperate man.
Well, you were one heck of a fine actor, mister. Believe me, you convinced me. I believed that you were dying. I held your clammy head and I said I was sorry.
And you also said that you loved me, and that is the important thing.
Yeah, and everybody heard me, too.
You thought that I was about to expire, and in that very instant, you realized that all the terrible things that I've ever done just are nothing compared to our love.
Oh, is that so?
Our love, Opal, it's eternal. It's all forgiving. Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have scared you and fooled you like that. I really shouldn't do that, but well, I just had to bring us up short, to show us where we stand, and we love each other, Opal. Why should we spend one more moment apart? I've missed you so. I missed you more than I can say.
Really, Palmer?
I missed you so much that I staged this ridiculous performance. I made a fool of myself in front of all those witnesses.
And I was so scared.
When you thought I was ready to check out, all of your anger went right out the window, and that proves, Opal, that we belong together. Opal, please forgive me. Come home. Oh, Opal, come on. Please forgive me. I promise you, I'll never do anything to hurt you again, never. I promise. Please, come.
Started. Keep your hands off her.
Well, the hospital called. There was an emergency. They beeped Dad, and Mom decided to leave with him.
Without saying goodbye?
Well, they wanted me to send their love and tell you that they're sorry that they had to leave, but it was an emergency. Okay? No.
They're coming.
Brooke, Tad.
Oh, they're coming. Oh.
Everybody ready?
Yeah.
Come on, they're coming.
Act nervous.
You know, Derek, there was some wild goose chase to the gazebo.
What's going on?
What's everybody staring at us for? Well, it's time to open the present.
Yeah.
There's going to be more. Someone had to lift heavy things. Forget about it.
Hey, check this out. This your idea, Jack?
Oh, a shovel. That's very romantic.
It's for you. Yeah. See, Brooke and I got together. We decided that we already have as many toasters as we need. So we conspired with everybody here, and we decided instead of wedding presents that we would help you replace what you lost in the fire.
Are you serious?
This stuff is for us.
Uh-huh.
And Jack is going to handle all your insurance and legal problems gratis.
Unless, of course, you want to get a good lawyer. No. Anything for my part.
And Dad's putting together a construction crew. I'm going to build you a new house.
And the shovel is for groundbreaking.
Yay! Thank you.
Thanks to everyone.
All right, let's break up the party. Move this stuff back here. Come on, let's go.
All right, let's go.
Okey-doke.
Oh, me first. I'll get that shovel before somebody gets killed. Thanks, Joe.
Oh, I got to hug everyone. Yeah.
Appreciate it.
This was Tad's idea.
So, Ted, I just don't know what to say.
Well, you could say that I'm the luckiest guy in the world. How's that?
Oh, definitely.
All right.
I'm lucky. You're the dream that I thought would never come true.
The guy looks just like Tad.
Look, don't listen to him.
He's a dead ringer.
He is not. He is Tad. End of discussion. Now, the antibiotics or whatever Dr. Santos is giving him seem to be working very well. They've brought his fever down, and I think he's going to be fine. Now, I was just telling Gloria, he showed up at the cabin at the same time that I was going to leave and go back to Pine Valley to see him, but he was sick. I mean, he was very, very sick.
Yeah, his temperature got so high last night he had a seizure.
But he's going to be fine. Dr. Santos is taking very good care of him.
And you've taken good care of him, too.
Yes, I have. I stayed with him all night, and these two very kind gentlemen, Russ and Roy, brought us down here in their van, and I held on to him.
Dix, the man you held was not Tad.
Joe, how can you say that?
Because, honey, it's true.
No. Look, that's not true. Edmund is wrong.
Joe and I just left Tad at his house.
But he's here, in the hospital. He is.
Dixie. Tad married Brooke this afternoon. He's at his wedding reception.
How can you say that? How can you hurt me like that?
Honey, nobody's trying to hurt you.
Whoever it was who showed up at Phoebe's cabin was not our son.
His ID said his name was Michael Williams.
Look, I'm not listening to any of this, all right? You guys just leave me alone.
It's not Tad. Dixie. I can prove it. Dixie. Tad and Brooke were married today.
Dix, you all right?
Say something.
It's Joe. Darling, I'm really so terribly, terribly sorry. I don't know exactly what happened at the cabin or at the hospital, but I couldn't let you go on thinking.
Look, Ruth, I don't know what happened either. But I can promise you one thing. I'm not making it up. I'm not crazy.
We know you're not.
He said something to me. He called me Dixie. When he looked in my eyes, I could tell that he knew who I was. And I knew that he loved me.
Dixie, the guy was sick. He was totally out of it. Now you bring him in, you save his life. What does that make you in his eyes? An angel.
It's okay.
Tad married Brooke?
Yes, honey.
It wasn't Tad in the cabin.
It was someone else.
He didn't find me. He married Brooke. And I thought everything was fine. I thought everything was going to be okay.
Dixie, I'm so sorry that this had to happen to you.
I was on my way, Ruth. I mean, I did it. I finally listened to what everybody and Edmund and Phoebe and you were telling me, that I should not let him marry Brooke without telling him how I felt. I was on my way.
You got blindsided.
I thought I told him. I thought that I said, when I said that I love you to that man in there, whoever he was, I thought it was everything. But it was nothing.
Dixie, honey, please.
Dixie, it wasn't nothing. You were right the first time. It meant everything. If you were on your way to tell Tad that you loved him, and you thought you had, then you need to make sure that Tad knows that. Attention all wedding guests. The bride and groom are now ready for honeymoon destination unknown. It's bouquet throwing time. So, all single ladies front and center. Maestro, can we have a little bouquet tossing music? Come on, Haley, Celine, Laurel. Excuse me, Myrtle. You gotta come back here. Where are you going? Come on, girlfriend.
Now, let's go upstairs, pack up our baby, and go home right now. And tomorrow morning, we'll take a long, leisurely trip to New York City, and, well, we'll spend a few days in our favorite hotel, just relaxing.
Just the two of us,
Yeah,
right?
yes. Oh, I'll make you forget that we ever had any harsh words. I'll buy you anything you want on Fifth Avenue. I'll take you anywhere you want to go, Lincoln Center, Broadway, down in the village. Oh, please, Opal. I want to spoil you. I want to wine you and dine you, and I want to spoil you just the way you need to be spoiled. Opal. Opal, I do love you. I do. Allow me to adore you. Let the two of us celebrate the rekindling of our love.
Oh, my darling, my darling. You can have anything you want. I'm putty in your hands.
Oh, my darling.
But could that putty just give you a teensy-weensy bit of advice first? Just take that trip to New York and blow it out your aorta. You really thought I swallowed all your baloney, didn't you? You thought that everything was just hunky-dory by now, that we were one big happy family again, all soulmates and everything. Well, think again. I tricked you, Palmer. Just like you tricked me. How does it feel, huh, to have somebody lie to you like that? Does it make you feel kind of stupid or maybe kind of used or a little unimportant? Well, that's just how I feel.
I'm sorry I lied. I'm a desperate man.
You are a man who is capable of love and trust and respect, but only for a few months. And then suddenly you, like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, I mean, the minute you don't get exactly what you want, then bingo, you turn into this scheming, dirty scoundrel who would betray his own wife and his blood kin. Just in a flash, like that, because lying and scheming and using people is just second nature to you, isn't it?
I love you.
You faked a coronary just so that you could trap me into going back home because that's where you think I belong. Even death isn't sacred to you. I don't know. I don't know what might have happened if you hadn't faked that attack. You know, maybe time would have healed things between us.
Time still can't.
No, it can't. It can't, Palmer. I'm going to go and find Jack and ask him to file for divorce. This marriage is dead, and there's nothing left to be done but bury it.
One, two, three, throw it!
High positive attack! You will be the next prize!
Mama, come here, kiss us goodbye. We're leaving.
Smile.
Hey, congratulations. Your mom is one mean outfielder, isn't she?
May I hold it?
Of course you can, baby.
You know, now that the groom and bride are leaving, that means the wedding's over. I thought it would be fun if we went to the Valley Inn for a late night supper. It's quiet there, we can talk. How about it?
I'm not hungry.
Well, I'm sure that you could eat one of their delicious salads.
Yeah, I had too much wedding cake.
Well, do you want to go home?
No, that drippy candle's still there. If I'd eat anything in front of her, I'd get sick.
Brooke, darling, I wish you great joy, sweetheart.
And of course I do, too.
Oh, thank you. All right, you sure you don't want me to go over Jamie's schedule one more time? You're all I'm fine, yes. I know that dearly.
So, how's Palmer?
Oh, he's fine, honey. Everything's fine.
Love you.
I love you so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful wedding trip.
I will. Charlie, get over here.
You did good, great one. She's a fabulous one.
I know. Thanks for not losing the ring.
Ah, anytime. Just don't do it again too soon, okay?
Listen, I want you to do me a favor.
What?
I want you to call the hospital. I want you to make sure Dixie's all right.
You got it.
Okay, troops assembled and ready for action.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's do it.
Come on. All right? Sit.
Are we ready?
Or never.